XP like water, yeah. HP from water, yeah. But I'm close to getting closer. Would you put me off at the Apollo? Would you put me on? Can you wrap up in your sheets, baby? Why you stirring on my teeth, baby? That shackle from the flea market. Now it's from that coming.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backboards to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backboard brings it tonight.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now Halliburton, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Mathurin. Halliburton drives in. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Turner. Nurkic with the steal. Booker outside. And it's off from three-point range. Tipped away. Stolen by Durant. Durant drawing the double team. O'Neal wide open. Off target with his three.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first four shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Nembhard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Booker looking around. with the drive. Kicks it out to Allen. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. No good from Booker.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Mathurin for 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's KD. Nobody near Allen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Back to Mathurin. And that one is stuffed right through.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Good on the triple. Nembhard's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep. The touch at the rim. Excellent handling. 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
So both teams changing it up here. Mark, you know them well. The Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Shepherd. Indiana again missing. Suns trail by 4. Beal gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Takes a step back. Outside for KD. No good on the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Durant. Beal deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Nesmith. For 3. The rebound by KD.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Baseline try. The Pacers pull it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nifty move. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Gordon with no one around. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Toppin. Lays it up off the glass. Toppin's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pacers.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Beal can't get it to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. Now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Halliburton missing. Suns trail by 8. And here is Beal. He has yet to score. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languished in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June. And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Turner. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Booker with no one around sinks the triple. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Suns trail by 5. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Nurkic. Takes it out to Booker. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's Nembhard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Launches a three. And Bull pulls it down. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by one. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
On offense, here are the Pacers. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Jacks up a three. Up again. Siakam on the ball. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Fires from deep. Back to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Allen. The Suns leading. Halliburton with the steal. Pass to Siakam. Over Allen. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he could just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And that one, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. At the top of the key, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
A nice shot by Booker. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Timeout called the Pacers. And Phoenix making a change here. Pacers trailed by 5. Left side, Halliburton. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And it's slammed in by Turner.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
And the ability to be able to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Inside, Indiana moving it around. Here's Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Phoenix leading by 8. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Here's Indiana. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Back to Toppin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Bol. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Nesmith. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
With the step back. Here's Beal. Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside, Beal. Goes back up. Kept alive. Back to Gordon. Outside, Beal. Fires the 3. Here's Okogie. Pass to Bull. Outside, Beal. Missed it. Even after all those cancels. Pacers trailed by 9. Down low. Here's Toppin. Here's Shepard. From deep three-point land. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Pass to Nesmith. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the layup falls. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Shepard. Now McConnell. 2 on the clock. And Bull sends it back. And so it's Phoenix, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Suns leading by 13. To the paint. And the dunk by Bull.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
That one drops for him. Okogie's got his first bucket in this one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Timeout called the Pacers. Some changes for Indiana. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Just 4 to shoot. Nurkic with the block. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. Pass to KD. Elbow shot. That's good on the jump shot. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Siakam outside. To halt the run. Booker pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And stolen by Booker. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. There's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And it's Halliburton missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 35 in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton. Turner. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's McConnell. Stolen by O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 19 points for KD.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
it's coming round again. It's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again.
And another one. We at it again. Let's go.
Get out the wet, wet, wet. The wet, wet, wet.
Drum white.
Get out the wet, wet, wet.
Here we go.
The wet, wet, wet. Sanilose matalateao. Fanguna hematang itokelao. Helala o matakivava u. Ukolea o vai utukakao. Perfume oi funga hakavalu. Huli e kaloni olo amano. Duia mototai. Vehoto sisila nakale. Me bakata umai. Kihala tu anillo bebo el pati. Get out the wet, wet, wet.
I think we gotta switch it up just a little bit.
Imetanga e matanga otele. Uo mamata kai hopo e pele. E akui ai hau sisi maele. Ofungani e heilala talilube. Sei opa pine piapa e he. Ifunga mahina mo vesiale. Kasahulu o tapinga mama. Vai kau e te volo mo tangata. He fauni te ni he vai como lama. Vai kona pua mo umutangata. Ke mo tui hakunusi hei. Kukaho aki he koloka kala. Yeah, mototai. Li, yeah.
Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah. You come first like Rindu. I see all potential. It could be so simple, yeah. Like black and white, yeah. I tell you some, I show you some, I buy you some, put you on some. Be the hand that catch your tears and still be your shoulder. And if they can't be stopped from falling, help you get over that, I'm your bitch. You need to cross over and change how you live. I know something got you stiff. I got a lot of this love to give. I want you to call dibs. I got some land inside of my ribs beating for you, can you hear? And just like any home, you gotta pay your bills and promise not to disappear. I got a list. 1, never give up on you or me or us. 2, you gotta be patient with me like I'm patient with you. I don't like to be rushed. 3, these pretend to be happy for you. You gon' have to learn to call a bluff. Cool. 4, nah, you got it. I know you the one. We the perfect two. Future with you, bright as my teeth, long as bamboo. Walked in the room, caught my view, and I just knew that was my cue to walk right through. Extend my hand just like real gentlemen do. Cause I'm well raised and I'm well groomed. Hi, I'm Boop, nice to meet you. Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
You come first like Rindu. potential. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
Complicated.
Be my baby.
Cut off my for my face. Black and white, yeah. Black and white.
So call me baby, 'cause you be on me. When we love it, you know we don't care. All my life, say ain't no got your heart bumping like I fall in love deeply when I look in your eyes. Fantasy the way you carry.
Being able to step out by.
Into it could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
You come first like rain do. I see your potential. It could be so